Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Claudia. Today I'm going to show you how to make this one-pan range pork chops and potatoes. This recipe is the easiest yet delicious meal you will ever make. It is so good and super easy to make. So let's get started. Alright guys, we're going to start with some baby potatoes, and you want to make sure your potatoes are as small as possible. That way they can bake very well with the pork. So I have my potatoes on a sheet pan. I'm going to push them over to one side to make space for the pork chops. Once that is done, you're going to place 5 pieces of pork chops on the baking sheet. And you want to make sure your pork chops are at least 1 inch thick, that way they don't dry out in the oven. You also want to make sure your pork chops have these fat marbles running through them, because those are perfect for baking and the fat keeps them juicy and tender. We're going to drizzle a generous amount of olive oil all over the potatoes and pork chops. Make sure to smear the olive oil on the other side of the pork chops as well, and also toss your potatoes in the olive oil. Next, we're going to season these and pack them with a ton of flavor. So in this bowl, I have some ranch seasoning mix. I'm using Hidden Valley range seasoning mix. We're also using oregano, rosemary, thyme, paprika, salt, and black pepper. I'm gonna leave all the ingredients and measurements in the description box. Go ahead and mix all your spices together and season your potatoes and pork chops very well on both sides. Make sure you pat the seasonings into the pork chops, turn them over, and do the same thing on the other side. Okay guys? Once your potatoes and pork chops are very well seasoned, you're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Then roast these for 25 to 30 minutes or until the pork chops reach internal temperature of 145 Fahrenheit. When they come out, make sure you check the potatoes for softness. If they're not soft enough, take the pork chops out and roast the potatoes alone for an extra 5 minutes or so. Mine came out perfect. This recipe is so good. It smells amazing. The pork is very tender and juicy. Look at all that juice. And look at how easy it pulls apart. It's so good. The potatoes came out really good as well. If you guys want the ingredients and measurements, check out the description box. I have everything there.